Hello students, let's discuss an elementary school classroom in a slum. The poet Stephen Spender. First stanza already has been discussed in the previous video. Now it is second stanza. On sour cream walls, donations Shakespeare had, cloudless at dawn, civilized doom riding all cities. Here in this stanza, the poet has given the factual description of the classroom, how ill maintained it was, and how the poor infrastructure it consists. First line, on sour cream walls. The walls are ill maintained and painted in a lifeless cream color, which represents neglect of the classroom and also the education of slum children. Donations. Here donations for the name of those people who has given donations for the classroom or for the slum school has been written over the walls of those schools walls. Next is Shakespeare had. This is also ironically used. Shakespeare had has been displayed on the wall of the classroom. Shakespeare, which is the symbol of art and literature, but where the education is minimal in the slum school, no qualitative education is given. For the students of slum school, what's the use of this good literature? It is useless for them. Cloudless at dawn, civilized doom riding all cities, Belt-Flory, Tireless Valley. Here these images, cloudless at dawn and civilized doom riding all cities, highlight the monotonous and dull life in an urban slum. The elementary school situated in the slum is surrounded by the concrete structures of the cities, which obstruct their natural view, making them unaware of the beauty of the sky. In other words, these concrete structure of the skyscrapers, which has surrounded the slum school, deprived the children of the school from enjoying the nature. Belt-Flory Tireless Valley, the another wall of the school, has been displayed with the scenic beauty of Belt-Flory Tireless Valley, with a beautiful valley scene that gives the splendor beauty of heaven, but it is also useless for them. Open-handed map. Next, on the another wall, map of the word map has also been displayed, which is the symbolic of hopes and aspirations. It motivates the slum children to explore the outside world, which is totally different from the world of these children, that is filthy slum. In this way, the class description has been given, but all these pictures have no use for the children. So, in the next line, and yet for these children, these windows, not this map, there were. In the next line, the poet has described that this map, which shows the outer world, is not destined for them. The world of the children lies only in the windows of the classroom, windows of the slum area. which has been awarded to them. That slum area is the filthy slum area, and which deprived them from the real world, where all their future is painted with a fog. The future of these children is bleak and unclear. They may nurture hopes of a better future, but achieving these hopes is a far cry for them, is a distant dream for them, where all their future is painted with a fog means their future is dull and foggy. In the next two lines, a narrow street sealed in with a lead sky, far, far from river capes and stars of worlds. Lead sky. Lead sky here is the symbol of black or dull grey sky, where there is no hope. As the clear blue sky raises hope, whereas leaden sky or polluted sky with toxic and smoke that hinders their aspirations. Where they are living in these children are living in the narrow streets, narrow dingy cells where the sky is polluted. Far, far from rivers, capes, and stars of worlds, these children are deprived of all the bounties of nature. They spend their life confined to these narrow cells. They never get an opportunity to bask in the glory of the rivers, and never they get the adventure on the snow-capped mountains, and never they get the stars of words, means never they have the qualitative education. It means that the words that give knowledge and empower, who understand their meaning, is away from them. They have no opportunities. Their world is dark and dull. They are living the monotonous life. Now let's discuss poetic device used in the passage. Future painted with a fog. It is metaphor. Futures painted with a fog. Metaphor it is. Just as fog blurs one's views in winters, similarly, slum children's future is also blurred by the lack of hope and absence of empathy and absence of sympathy. So their future is foggy. Next is lead sky. Lead sky is also lead sky. This is also metaphor. As already discussed, sky is normally bright and blue, but here it is presented as lead. Lead means there is no hope, black for the slum children. In lead sky, there is one more poetic device, that is pun. Pun has a word. Lead has here two meanings. One is literal and other is figurative. Here literal meaning of the lead sky is the polluted sky, and figurative meaning a sky that does not have any open opportunities. Okay, thank you.